I'm here with Alessia. Alessia, hello.
Hello, Darren. Nice to
Hi.
see you.
We're talking about the Top Gun negotiation skills program, and I've got a few questions I'd like to ask you. But before I do, would you introduce you to the people watching, please?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Alessia Decol. I'm working in Amazon. I'm head of fleet sourcing for last mile for Europe and Middle East. It's been 10 years now working in Amazon.
Wow, 10 years in Amazon. So where are you based? Italy, then in UK as well?
I'm based in Italy, Milan.
Ah, okay, okay. But you fly all around the world talking to
Yeah.
suppliers and your team, and
Yes.
predominantly you guys buy vans and more?
Yeah, we purchase and procure vans for last mile, and we have about 50 plus suppliers around Europe and Middle East. And we take care of all the fleet that is delivering parcels to your houses.
So all the prime vans I see running around our estate, okay, got it,
Yeah.
got it. That's you. And so
It's
across
us.
Europe, yeah, it's you guys. And so across Europe, how many vans? 100,000? I mean, it must be a lot.
Yeah, slightly less than the number. We cannot share the
But
detail, but it's, yeah, that
what?
size, more or
That's a
less.
lot of vans. A
Yeah.
lot of vans. Okay. All right. So let me ask you my first question. You and I did a Top Gun negotiation skills program with your team back in summer and autumn of last year. Would you describe the program, please, in your words, what we did?
Yeah. So we have done a negotiation training for about 20 people in the fleet group in the organization of Amazon Logistics. We have decided to have this training because in Amazon, I think we are very good to hire people because of their potential. So not everybody has been working in automotive or has been done negotiations. Because we see a lot of skills that those people can bring to the company. However, there was a moment where we realized that there were people that never had done a proper negotiation training or that started to negotiate because they just started that role. And there are skills that you can learn doing your job, but there are other skills that you need a better training or some soft skills that you need to have a bit deeper knowledge. So we decided to involve people that are working with suppliers or external stakeholders and negotiate on a daily basis and having in-person training to have this more efficient.
All right. Thank you. And the program we did together, would you bring that to life in your words, the different components of the programs? It wasn't just one day, was it?
It was not one day, it was 2 days in person that then became 3 days in person because Darren was very kind to extend a bit the initial program. We had one-on-one sessions that were coaching session, coaching in the field of negotiation. And then we had some virtual moment, group discussion where we had kind of a summary of what we have discussed during the in-person training. We went deep on some topic and we made, so after one day in person, we had those virtual session in group and then one-on-one with Darren. And we repeated this 3 times I think in a period of 3 months time.
Yes. Yes. Brilliant. Okay.
Did I
Lovely.
describe properly, Darren?
You did well. It's great. I love it. I love it. So we did masterclasses face to face. We did coaching. What about the homework, the sticky pieces as well? Do you remember those?
Oh yes, I do. I done my homework. Yes, I think that was an important one because normally during the trainings you are in the class and you learn and that's it. What was important is that we had to do kind of homework, meaning to do some exercises, to practice. We had some body that we needed to help and they were helping me to see where some issues were coming, some techniques that we tried to apply didn't work or we should have used in a different way. We had a lot of kind of tables and pictures to memorize those things that I think is easier to remember and to apply in the real life. Otherwise, it's just good theory, done, check, and then lost in the space.
It's lost, unfortunately. You're absolutely right. And let's talk about the face-to-face days that we did. So we pride ourselves on having no slides. Let's just make sure you saw no slides as far as I remember.
Yeah, not no slide, which even in Amazon we don't use slides, so I think
Good,
was a good way of working.
good,
Yeah,
good.
a lot of things that help us were the practical exercises that we have done, where we had cases where we had to practice negotiation in different ways, different cases, different groups, where we really practice in a very nice and friendly environment, and everybody were on the field to try things that we learn with the theory.
Good, good. All right, thank you. And thinking about other training programs that you've done, what were the top three things that made this different to what you've done previously in your career?
Yeah. First, many practical use cases that we have done. Normally in one day, that's one case. We have done many through the day, many use cases. Second is the sticky cards and those pictures or sentences that really stay in your mind. And third, the fact that every time we met, we were repeating some of the important topic. And it was not you repeating, but us repeating and asking to the others, competing, try to see who was the one remembering the most. So I think that is very useful for our memory.
We had a lot of quizzes, didn't we, where some people
Yeah.
remembered everything. Wow, which was amazing. All
Yeah.
right, thank you. My last question is around what were the achievements of the program? And I'm trying not to lead you desperately, so I'm going to leave it there and ask you, what were the achievements?
I think it's always complicated to quantify numbers. So I cannot say, okay, we save X millions, but what definitely changed is a behavior with our suppliers. In several situations, we started to change, to prepare more, to ask different kind of questions, or ask the same questions in a different way, to listen more, to be open to a different kind of behavior and attitude compared to before. Before we were just going to suppliers, bringing ourselves as we were, which is good, but then adding some skills that make the negotiation better and make the two parties having a win-win result, I think is good. So I think the behavior was really different.
Good. All right. And I'm going to ask you one last question, which is people who are watching this, they know that Darren is trying to sell negotiation skills training. I absolutely get that. What would you say to them if they're thinking maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't, maybe we should try different providers? What's a sum up for you that would help them decide?
Well, I think there are many negotiation trainings. There are many books. I've read many. I've done already a lot of negotiation training. Some of my colleagues still have one.
Yeah.
So I think this one is really useful. First, because that is in person, and I strongly recommend an in-person training. How is split in one day in person, then some virtual coaching session, some group session, then again one in person with all the sticky cards, the material provided. So the philosophy behind this training is peculiar compared to other trainings where that's a lot of theory, a lot of things that are in the books, but you read it and then you don't really apply them. So I think the way it's organized is making you applying what you learn in a more effective way.
Good. Alessia, thank you for being fabulous. Thank you. It's been a privilege to get to know you through this program, and I wish you luck
Thank you,
from here
Darren.
on in. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.